Hi guys, welcome back to Keys Grills. Today, as you can see, we are doing ribs. Now, normally when I do ribs, I put them inside the Commando Joe here, but today I'm going to use the Traeger. And the reason I'm going to use the Traeger is because the Traeger's got a super smoke setting on it, which I've never really tried with ribs before, so we're going to give it a go and see if I can notice the difference. Alright, so it's quite early, so first things I want to do is get the marination on because I want it on all day. And I'm probably going to stick this on probably about 1-2 o'clock this afternoon. So, very simple. I've got a nice rack of ribs here, very lovely. All I like to do is to get rid of that membrane. Some people do, some people don't. I do, okay? So if you're not familiar, all we've got to do is get underneath it. Very straightforward. I always find a butter knife. Get your fingers under there, give it a tug. Once you get underneath it, you can get rid of that bad boy, because although we are going to cook these for about 3 hours, I really don't want to eat that, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. Once that's gone, we'll get rid of that. Then, very straightforward, what we are going to do is we are literally, I'm going to put actually no, it will be fine. We're going to use a little bit of the old Frenchie's mustard. And we're only just using this as a binder, guys. So actually, I'm going to put a glove on. Oh, my hands are a bit cold, small. I ain't going to lie to you. It's a real easy process. Use whatever rub you want. But as I say, I'm going to go for, today, we're going for Adam's Rib Barbecue Seasoning Rub from Soldvar. I've got it out of one of these sets, but actually, do you know what? It's actually all right. So, I like to start at the bottom first. So let's get a bit of the old mustard on. I say it's only a binder. You're not really going to get much of a taste profile out of it, to be fair. Alright, and then flip her over, do the same on that side, makes it nice and sticky. And then at this point, I am going to chuck her on the tray. We're not going to cook her on this tray, but it just makes life a lot easier when you're using this rub, that's all to catch it all. Start underneath first, and be liberal, guys, be liberal. That's it. Make sure you get them edges as well. As I say, we are going to be smoking these for about 3 hours today. So they should, if all goes to plan, fall off the bone. Fingers crossed, eh? Look at that. Completely covered, guys. That's what we're looking for. Complete coverage. It's all flavour. It's all flavour. Right. Guys, that is it. Simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whack this in the fridge. I say, a lot of the time I'll do this overnight. Today I haven't got the time, so I'm going to stick this in now, and I reckon she's going to end up with probably about 7 hours worth of marination, which would be enough. As I say, if I had the time I would have put them on all night, but I haven't. So sometimes you've just got to work with what you got, you know. Anyway, so I shall see you in about 7 hours, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to Keys Grills. Very sunny today. Things kind of got on top of me yesterday, so I didn't end up getting these in. So these have actually had best part, well, actually over 24 hours marinating. So these are going to be fucking amazing. This has got what's called a super smoke setting on. I'm setting her up to 225. We're going to whack her in there. Then 45 minutes, we're going to flip it. Then after the next 45 minutes, we're going to bring it out. We're going to lay it down on some tin foil. We're going to put some butter. We're going to put some brown sugar. We're going to put some honey. Then we're going to wrap it up. We're going to pop that back in for another 45. Then over, flip it again, another 45. So in about 3 hours, these should be, fingers crossed, tender as fuck and ready to eat. Right guys, here we are. Let's pop these bad boys on. I'm going to put a face up like that, right in the middle. Give it 45 minutes. So like I said, she's on a super smoke setting, a 225. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Hi guys, welcome back. We're at the first 45-minute mark. Time to have a little look. Oh, look at all that lovely smoke. Right. At this point, I do like to give her a little spritz. I've just got a 50-50 of apple cider vinegar and water. We're just going to give her a little bit of a spritz. And then, time to flip her over. And then, same again. So this is the first time I've ever used ribs in this Traeger. Interesting to see how this turns out, guys. I'll see you in the next 45. Right, guys, we've hit our second 45. Let's have a look. Oh. Starting to get a little bit of pull back there. Give it another little spritz. What we're going to do now at this point is we are going to set ourselves up with a foil. Well, actually, do you know what? I'm just going to show you. going to be easier. Right. Of course, sun's shining today. It's beautiful here. Life is good, guys. Life is good. Right, lay yourselves out. Couple of sheets of tin foil. I always like to put 2 down because sometimes them ribs, the edges of those ribs, bones can actually pierce, which we don't want. All right. Chuck that over there. Then, what we're going to do is we are going to put a bit of maple syrup, like so. We are going to put a bit of brown sugar. Hey sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl. Alright, stay there, wind. And then we're going to put some butter down. Like so. I know. You're thinking to yourself, Jesus Christ, the old cholesterol level's gone through the roof. You're not wrong, but the flavour's there. Okie dokie. Next stage. We take the ribs. Oh, easy wind. We lay them meat side down on the butter. Okay? Like so. Starting to get a nice little bark on there. And then we wrap tightly. Alright? I like to do 1 sheet at a time, just in case you pierce it. Like so. Like so. Like so. You see, look, we've got a pierce there. Now that tells me to be careful with this next side. Alright, so we're going to wrap these ones up and be bloody careful of that corner there. Excuse the noise. These Traegers are a little bit noisy. Okay, let's wrap that up there. Wrap that over the top there. And then gently there, watching for that edge there. Okay, and then in there, in there, in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put them that way up. So all that butter, all of that sugar, all that maple syrup is sitting on the top of our ribs. We're going to pop these back in for another 45 minutes. And guys, I shall see you in 45. Right guys, I pushed this, I know it's meant to be a 45 minute, but I've actually pushed this to an hour. I think it's just, I never feel like the Traegers get as hot as my Commandos, so I'm giving them a bit, like an extra 15 minutes on this flip. So we're at this stage now, which was normally 45, but now it's an hour. And all we're going to do is we're going to take these ribs and we're going to turn them over, guys. Simple as that. So now they're meat side down. So now they're all bathing in all of that juice that we've got in there. So that's now going to be swimming on the back end of it. So I shall see you guys in an hour. Right guys, welcome back. It's been an hour. Ooh. What we're going to do now is we're going to open these up and make a little boat. Oh, it smells bloody lovely. We're going to make ourselves a little boat. See all those juices in there? Oh, look at that. See, you're starting to get a bit of pull back on the bones there now. Oh, that is feeling tender. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these over. Oh, and you pull them apart there. And then, taking a homemade barbecue sauce, well, they do look good, we are going to baste. And what we want to try and do is get this barbecue sauce to tack up. So we're just going to make a little boat so it's still sitting all those beautiful juices there, but the barbecue sauce will get nice and tacky and nice and sticky, which is where we want it to be, guys. So just roll the sides in. Roll, roll, roll your boat, like so. Oh, watch your hands. That's it. Just literally like so. And then, what I am going to do, shut that down, and we're going to let that go for about 10-15 minutes, guys, alright? Just to tack it, well, until that's properly tacked up. Tack it up. Right, guys. We are done. I mean, you couldn't be upset, could you? They look fucking lovely. Cannot wait to try these. Let's get these bad boys out of there and let's get cutting into them. Let's see what happens, eh? Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Take these off, jiggly wiggly, all that beautiful juice. Bring them on here. Get this out of the way. Okay guys. Seriously. Seriously. Right, let's have a little try. First things first. Oh, God. Oh, you can really taste the hickory pellets out of that Traeger. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, that is perfect. Absolute, but it's still juicy. I'm going. Wow. That is absolutely lovely, guys. I don't think I can fault them. If I'm being completely honest with you, I don't think I can fault them. There is going to be clean bones all the way along. Look, it's just falling off of there. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is cooked perfectly. Look at that. You can see it's going pink there. It's got a little bit of smoke ring around there. Even take a little bit of ball juice. Oh, God. This is going to be a bugger to stop eating, I'll tell you. Anyway, so there you have it, guys. Ribs on the pellet Traeger. I promise you put that in front of anyone, they will not be unhappy. Oh, and don't remember. Oh, remember. Don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.